So, we are on Tempest Tantrum, Part 2, the Honeyed Hopes, 39th of the Primordial Moon, and we're going to start our day. Yeah, I was a little disappointed too. But I was thinking about making a separate video about that, maybe. We'll see. Alright, Baya's here, and Archie's here. I really like this #1 innkeeper mug that we have on the table. I think I said that last episode too, but it's really cute, and I like the little Andu sitting on it. So, Baya said, "Hi! Hello! Innkeeper, it's good to see you." You too, Archie. Are you doing well? Very well, in fact. I was just enjoying an extensive lecture on the Moon Swamp's native flora. Baya even asked the cattails some questions for me. They think we look delicious too. Did you know that? Why do the cattails think we look delicious? That's not concerning at all. Were you doing research for your next book? No, just catching up with friends, which reminds me of an important question. How are you, friend? I'm a bit tired. If we're being honest here, I didn't sleep last night, so I'm gonna go with my honest answer. I'm tired. Perhaps one of your own drinks could help with that. Or a good night's rest. You got that right, Archie. Perhaps, but I've been up all night reading Sense and Sensibilities and Zombies. You really outdid yourself there. I'm somewhat happy to hear I'm keeping you up. I'm looking forward to your review. Melli's here. Melli took my quest. Good day. I shall be taking this quest, innkeeper. I put it out just for you, Melli. Excellent. A quest? What quest are you taking? The puzzle one? Precisely. There's a puzzle to solve? Yes, sort of. I'm currently following the case of the mysterious, ancient, magical, and fantastical mechanism. So far, I only found a piece of it, but it might lead us to another. Which I should really find because I might have released some sort of angry fire spirit from the first piece. Hi Ed, thanks so much for stopping by. I'm glad I'm your favorite streamer. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I get the bunk. Wonderful. I'm glad to have you here. You are one of my favorite viewers. But it feels mean to pick favorites, so you're all my favorites. And it burned down some parts of the sleeping forest, which is not ideal. Yeah. I want to get it back inside the mechanism so it doesn't burn anything else down. But first I need to understand how the thing works. Melli, stop swearing. Who's teaching Melli to swear? It's like a puzzle. I see. If I figure out the puzzle of the mechanism I broke, then I can fix this. You didn't break anything, Melli. You investigated some ancient mechanism that was already broken. Those kinds of items tend to release strange things no matter who finds them. But I found it, and I let it out, so I'll be the one to solve it. A detective never runs from responsibility. A detective also shouldn't be afraid to ask for help. That's what I'm here for. Where are you going to look for this puzzle piece? Are you going back to the Highlands? No, the quest says that Baya's friend saw a piece not unlike my mechanism in underwater. Is that true, Baya? It is! Mary said she saw it in the Coralifian library. I love libraries. There won't be any fiery wizards in this one though, right? Doubtful. Libraries may be a wizard's natural habitat, but the one thing wizards value more than fire are their precious books. So they're typically a bit more careful in libraries. I sure hope so, especially if it's true that those books fight back. Maybe you should feed the wizards to the books. That's a fantastic idea, Baya, actually. Not a bad idea, Baya. It's an excellent idea. You are all certifiably insane. If you meet the books, you should tell Mary all about them. She really wanted to see them. Wait. What if I come along? I could ask her about the puzzle mechanism thing. And then I could tell her all about the books and eaten wizards. Baya's so cute. I love her. I really hope this library doesn't employ any wizards. Awesome. You can be my on-site correspondence and witness handler. Yay! This is perfect. We'll talk to your friends, and then we'll investigate the library for clues, and then we'll find more clues. And solve this mystery. Melli, stop swearing! You are a baby. You're not allowed to swear. Sounds like fun, light adventure. Indeed, but before I go, I am missing 2 key ingredients. A drink and an assistant. With Neil away and Baya already on witness duty, I'll need someone to take notes for me. And to bounce ideas off of. Archie's right there. I don't think Archie likes this idea. Archie, what are your plans for the day? Ah, well, as you know, I no longer participate in the active adventuring business, so I must pass on this promising opportunity. But I need an assistant, and you need inspiration for your sequel, right? Right, well... Melli would be very sad. Oh, look at her, she's hamming it up. Fuck that shit, let her swear. She's like Tiny Tina. She is not like Tiny Tina. No. How could I say no to that face? Don't be sad, Melli. I'll be your assistant. But I'll keep it strictly to taking notes and good advice. Maybe bad advice too, so you don't miss Neil too much. I'll take it. We'll make a great team. As your assistant, may I raise a concern? Worry ahead. Isn't underwater? Indeed, it completely sank during the Twilight Flood and hasn't risen since. The city is in a magical bubble. No water inside, except in bathtubs. But the bubble is underwater. And will teleport into the bubble via plants? No, I can't teleport underwater. Too salty. We can swim there. Whee! She's so cute. Is it far down? Not really. Like 20 minutes. Right. We can't breathe underwater, Baya. Oh, I forgot. That's fine. What if we find a really long straw that we can breathe through? I love her too. Or we ask a wizard to turn us into fish. Or maybe... Here, innkeeper, take this. What is it, Baya? We got an infusion called luminous algae. It's luminous algae from my swamp. It keeps my guests from drowning in the sensory deprivation ponds. Helps with breathing for those who need it. You can mix that in your drinks, right? I can certainly try. Archie's face is so funny. He's not feeling this at all. Thank you, Baya. Oh my goodness, look at her. She's so precious. Now, you pick out a drink. I have to go ask Boy to watch over my aunts while I'm gone. I'll pick you up at the blooming time. He's like, all these people are insane, right? No, for real. What is blooming time? Yawn, silly. Anyway, we'll take this magic luminous algae along with our best dexterity drink, innkeeper. That way we can sneak into the library undetected and begin our investigation without any disturbances. And we'll be quick about it too, so we'll have it solved before anything else bad can happen. Couldn't we just ask them to let us in? No, we have to be stealthy. She's hanging around Neil too much. You spend too much time with Neil. No such thing. Alright, if we're being sneaky, shouldn't we also pack some defense in case any guards or books come after us? Great idea, my dear assistant. May I also make an alternate suggestion? Just this once. Just kidding, suggestions are your job. What about intelligence to help us solve this mystery properly? But I'm already plenty intelligent. Maybe it would give us a new perspective. Especially if this mechanism is ancient, we might need some extra brain power to comprehend it. But then we should add some strength so we can kick the asses of any guards or books we come across. Melli! Grounded! And also, so we can pick up the mechanism. It might be heavy. And, you know, neither of us are exactly regular gym goers. Exactly. I like both options. We need to breathe underwater, innkeeper. But should we go with more smarts and strength or speed and defense? Please help us, okay? This is tough. I feel like she's usually one to be sneaky. Okay, so let's look at this luminous algae. Hi, Alliance! Welcome! Thanks so much for stopping by. How are you today? I appreciate you being here. We are on the DLC for Tavern Talk, and we just got a new infusion that lets them breathe underwater. It's called Luminous Algae. It grows in hidden grotto pools all across Gaia. As they're able to absorb moonlight and store it for eons, they are rumored to possess mystical powers. And they grant water breathing, great for exploring long-lost underwater cities, but can also prove to be a worthy substitute for when you forget to bring your snorkel to the next beach party. And we have to decide between giving them some intellect and strength or some dexterity and defense on this quest, and I have no idea what to pick. I'm glad you appreciate me being here too. Thank you. Ed said speed and defense. I like that idea. That way they can be agile and sneaky. So we will do that one. But which drink to make for? Let's see. The Ocean Fizz does give us 3 points of agility and a little bit of defense, and it also gives strength. Let's see if there's anything else that works for this. I don't think I can do the hot chocolate because I think the hot chocolate needs the ghost berries. So it'll probably have to be the Ocean Fizz. Okay. Ocean Fizz and some algae. So we need some of this. Alright, that's good. We need a little bit of defense. And a little bit of strength. That looks correct. It is. Alright, and we made an Ocean Fizz. Order up. Oh, it's so cute. Breaking into a library and stealing an ancient mechanism, I think Neil would love the sneaky approach. So I'll be sending you on this path in this honor. And mine. I used to love breaking into places. You did? I'll tell you about it another time. For now, make your own roguish memories. I'm looking forward to hearing about your adventure. Don't get too wet. Let's go solve this case, Archie. On it, boss. I hope he's gonna be okay. I love that the inn is still spooky. It's so cute. Turn on the spotlight and bring out the applause, innkeeper. I've returned to your tavern. What an honor, Great Voyage. You look radiant. Oh! Thank you. So do you. Voice so silly. Radiant like the sun rising on a warm summer day. Wait, do you like summer days? Oh, dragons, you don't, do you? I like flattery, so don't worry about it. Alright, cool. I missed you, innkeeper. I missed you too. How was the tour? Incredible. Hexen and Nico's pyrotechnic special effects were insane. I've never felt so cool. And the special performances where Fable came along were overbooked at every single venue. It was spectacular. But I really could use a break now. So many people, so many autographs, and questions. Everyone kept asking me to say my catchphrase. I didn't even know I had a catchphrase. What's my catchphrase? I think it's the wink. I think the wink is the correct answer. Like this? That'll charm the socks off of any groupie. And any innkeeper? Wouldn't you like to know? Speaking of classics, can I offer you a classic void drink? Actually, I'm craving something specific today. Do you have any of those honey flowers left? I think they're exactly what I need after weeks and weeks of constant chatting and belting. And maybe you can enchant my senses by adding some classic charisma to the mix. But I wouldn't be upset with something else either. I'll make sure your drink doesn't upset you. One moment. I don't think there's a single character in this game that I don't like, to be honest. Let's see. This one's high in charisma. A sunny breeze. And then we want a flower in there. Yeah, that looks right. So we'll load up some charisma. I didn't pet Andu yet. Andu. Give him some pets. Oh, how cute. I just found out that at one point they had a makeshift Andu plushie that I missed out on, and I really hope they bring it back because I kind of want it. Why does work need me? Don't they know it's Fae time? I'm sorry. I feel like the schedule's slightly different too because of daylight savings, which I don't have here. So like things are a little bit off now. I'm sorry. I wish all of us could be unemployed. We missed owning our own Andu. We did. There was a thing on the makeshift though to click and be like, bring it back. So I clicked it, and hopefully if they ever bring it back, I'll be able to get one. Maybe we can both get one. Bruh. Listen, I hate having a job. I'm lying. I don't hate having a job. I hate my job. Specifically. But I don't hate working. My husband is getting after me again to get a job, and he makes sense, but I haven't had meds in 3 years. Oh my god. Like, it's fucking rough out there, too, to find a job. Like, I really feel like I lucked out when I got mine. But everybody else is like, oh yeah, I put like 200 applications in and haven't heard back. And like, that's terrifying. Like, that's so scary. I'm a disaster human, barely making through life at the moment. Am I still illustrating? I have not been lately. I work as a graphic designer, like freelance for a company in Ohio that has sent me more work this month that I've been doing. But I have not been taking commissions because I've just been so, like, overwhelmed with my other job. I have a retail job, too. I've been so overwhelmed with that, and then just, like, taking my kid to and from school and stuff that I've been, like, too tired to draw. And, like, too depressed to draw. So I haven't been taking illustration jobs lately. I know I really need to get back into it, though. For sure. Alright. Prepare to be enchanted. I know your magic, but wow, your drinks never cease to amaze me. I'd give this a standing ovation if your seats weren't so uncomfortable. So how's your break going? It's very relaxing. I decided to visit Baya at her spa, and it's been every bit as refreshing as I'd hoped it would be. They do have a Dindy plush. I did see that one, and it's cute, but I would rather have Andu because Andu's like the classic one. Our ad break is starting in 49 seconds. You know, she gave me a bunch of her flower crowns for my concert so I could hand them out when I didn't know what to say. We spent last week making hundreds of new ones together. And now I'm babysitting her aunts while she's off to that underwater thing. Also, I brought you some of her coupons. I'll just leave them on the counter, alright? Of course, people loved them last time. They sure did. I knew we could count on you. Are you gonna stay a while? No, I need to get back to the ants. I just wanted to drop off the coupons and check in on you. Judging by how long it took me to get here, I shouldn't stay for too long. Did you get lost? Majorly. I'm not sure what's up, but the weather's being really weird. Like, there's this growing layer of fuzziness that makes it really hard to see. Things do feel a little fuzzy. Right? The wind's picking up too. It was so loud I could hardly think on my way over. Even the compass Scully got me went totally haywire when I tried to get back on track. So I had to rely on asking people for directions, which worked, but... You're exhausted. So exhausted. But I'd go through any storm to get to you, innkeeper. And I'd shelter you from any storm too, boy. Shall I link Andu so everyone can hassle for a restock? If you want to, that would be awesome. I have no problem with that. Also, we're on an ad break, so I don't know if I should pause. Wow. Alright. Hang on tight to those coupons. You got it. Yeah. Oh, okay, so nobody's missing out on anything. We are closing up the tavern, feeding Andu, sweeping up, and calling it a night. was a pretty fast day.